Bobby! Hi! Hi! Whoa, it's freezing out there. Come on in. I'm good, thanks.
Have you got time for a cup of coffee?
No, Ruby, I don't, but I'll come back later this afternoon.
All right. Excuse me, love.
Listen, Corey, Lori, Greg, and I all got a present for Scotty Baldwin.
Yeah, did you see what I said about him in the paper this morning?
I sure did.
He's a pretty nice guy.
So we just want to sort of, thank him,
Yeah.
He'll be very touched, I know.
Listen, I know that he's living in the brownstone, but do you have any idea where to get in touch with him during the day?
He's working there, too. He's using Jake's office while Jake's away. So if you want to go over there, just knock on the door downstairs. You'll be able to drop it off today.
Ah, great.
Terrific, let's go.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Mwah. Girl. I will.
I can't believe my ears. You're really going to let Scotty Baldwin stay in Jake's
Ruby.
office. The kind of man Jake is, that is a desecration.
Ruby, I don't want to hear it, okay? I know how you feel about it. I don't want to hear it.
Sit down. You're going to hear from me whether you like it or not. Okay, I'm listening.
I made a deal with Scotty. There is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Now, you probably never even thought about it. But the first of every month, Jake wrote out a check and deposited it into the brownstone account, just like everybody else that rents a place there. Plus, we had his income from his practice, and we had my income from general. Now he's gone. Both his income and his rental checks are gone.
Darling, if you need money, you know where to come.
Ruby, I don't think it's nuts. I have clients calling day and night, every day. They want to know what's going to happen to their cases now that Mr. Idealistic has taken off.
Well, he left a referral.
Which a lot of people didn't care for. Now, in walks Scotty. He's a very good lawyer. He wants to handle the cases. He's willing to pay the rent. He's also willing to deposit money into Jake's account for all the work Jake did before he left. Tell me, what choice did I have?
Look, I really don't want to argue with you. I know you're upset about Jake, but I really need to talk to you.
All right, talk.
Look, it may look like Scotty is your salvation at this moment. But if he lives to be 1,000, he'll never be half the man your Jake Meyer is.
Oh, Ruby, come on, I knew that. Jake's still my man. But until he gives me some better choices, I am damn grateful to have Scotty around.
Wait a minute.
Hi.
Hey, come on in. How you guys doing? The mailman handed this to us. I guess it's for the whole brownstone.
Oh, yeah, it is. Thanks a lot.
We wanted to, come by and thank you for helping us in Miami.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I mean, it could have been really bad if you hadn't been there.
Well, we wanted to give you this anyway. It's just a little...
Oh, well, come on. You guys
No,
shouldn't be
please.
spending your money on me. Come on, open it.
Come on.
Okay. See what we got here. Wow, these are really nice.
Good, I'm glad you like it.
You know, when I moved down to Miami, I lost most of my winter clothes. I don't even have 2 gloves that match anymore. Yeah, we sort of noticed that.
That's what gave us the idea.
I just hope I hang around Port Charles long enough to use them.
Are you mean you're not leaving us so soon? Well, we heard what you're doing for the homeless, and they need somebody to speak for them. Anyway, Bobby needs you around here.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. These are really great. Well, I hope you stick around, too, but we better get going to school.
Yeah, we better go. We'll see you later, okay?
Okay,
Thanks again.
so long. Jake Meyer, Uruguay. Well... Yeah.
You, Mr. Baldwin, had the story in the paper today?
Yeah, I am.
What's up? Jake helped me out one time, and
Come on in.
I need help again.
Oh, yeah? What's going on?
Well, that landlord of mine wants to put us out in the street again. I mean, he passed a rule about children after I married Levon. He wants to put us out in the street.
Well, listen, he can't do that. Now, sit down and tell me all about it, okay?
Well, see, I'd been living there for a couple of years before Levon and I got married. I never had any trouble. And then we got married, and she moved in with the kids. And as soon as she moved in, the guy started hassling me. He started giving us all kinds of notices. He started hassling.
Well, here's some more nummy data for your computer to eat. Oh, Bobby, could you hold up for a minute?
Sure. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. You're the one that I'm worried about.
Why?
I feel like such a rat for not having called you this last couple days.
You are supposed to call, but that doesn't make you a rat.
Oh, yes, it does. The reason I didn't call is because, I didn't know what to say.
Well, I've never seen you at a loss for words. Say about what?
About Jake. I mean, I know that the official word is that he went off on some idealistic save-the-world mission, but I know darn well he wouldn't have left unless there was some serious rift between you two.
You got that one right.
And in a cockeyed way, I feel responsible for him.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Well, I do. I mean, you two were so in love. You were as happy as a bunch of lovesick kids until Martha horned in with her ulcer and her kids and her problems. I mean, you never would have gone to Miami. There wouldn't have been a custody trial, any of it, if I hadn't dumped my kids on your doorstep.
Martha, stop it. Jake and I looked after Melissa and Skeeter because we love them. And we love you, too. End of story.
Well, then where is he? I mean, what's he doing in Uruguay?
Oh, you know, Jake. As soon as he gets too happy, he gets unhappy. He feels guilty. He starts thinking that there are less fortunate people in the world.
Yeah, he always was kind of a white knight.
So now he's in Uruguay getting rust all over his armor. It has nothing to do with you.
Can I buy you a cup of coffee?
I love it. Come on, I want to hear about your new job.
Oh, I'm doing okay.
You like it?
Yeah.
Hey, you look like a woman with a mission.
Oh, Tom, you startled me.
You're shaking all over. Come here. Sit down. Now take a deep breath and tell me all about it.
Well, really, it's too silly to even talk about.
Now, to me, it isn't.
I feel like a child. Do you know, I'm really in a total panic over my parents coming over here. So do me a favor. Just keep reminding me that I'm an adult, independent woman, okay?
Of course you are.
Thank you.
But that doesn't mean your parents won't have any less an impact on your life. They always will. Just as their parents affected theirs.
I hadn't even thought about that, you know. When Granny calls, Mom's equilibrium does go a little.
You know, I have a fresh pot of hot coffee in my office. Would you like to join me?
I can smell it now. I'd love some.
Let's go.
You know, you have a future in psychiatry, Doctor.
Me?
Yes, you have this calming influence.
Hey, how you doing?
This patient was just admitted to the clinic.
Thank you, Dr. Clement.
Thank you. Cheryl Stansbury, please. This is Alan Quartermain. Did she leave a message for me? When do you expect her back? Okay. No. Just tell her that I called. Thank you.
Well, have you decided how you're going to spend your little afternoon? Is it going to be with me? Or
Honey,
who
as I
knows
said
who
before,
Grindstone?
as I said before, I may have a business meeting to go to. I just don't know when, that's all.
Okay, oh, yes. I had nothing to do all day. But... Oh, what a surprise seeing you two here. It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Well, you know, the sun just kind of went over the hill.
Oh, Sean, by the way, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I had to double-check some appointments of mine. How's noon for you? I can have lunch brought up to my office, and we can take care of everything at once.
Noon, honey, this is the business meeting I mentioned, real estate deal I was talking about.
Well, why don't you go ahead and answer the little bimbo? Are you available to her at noon?
Look, I told you it was a business meeting, a very important one. Noon is fine with me, Cheryl.
Great. I'll see you then. Bye-bye, big sis. Just how long do you expect me to continue buying your lies and your deceptions every time you're dishing this stuff out to me?
I have not lied.
Oh, the hell you haven't. You talked to me about a commitment, about a serious relationship. Obviously, it didn't mean a thing.
I resent that.
You resent it. I resent that you're carrying on with my sister.
I am
behind
not
my
carrying
back.
on with your sister
Oh,
or
really?
anyone else.
Oh, then what do you call this private lunch that you have set up today in her office?
All right, Tiffany, that's it. I've had it.
Oh,
You know what your problem is? I would have gladly told you about the business meeting with Cheryl because I have nothing to hide and nothing to be ashamed of. But because of your insecurity and your paranoia, The mere mention of that girl's name, and you go right up the wall and end up having a scene like this.
I love this. You lie. You are the one that is running around behind my back, but it's not your fault. No, it is my fault. I forced you to do it. You just take that stupid little lunch with her, stuff it in your face, and don't talk to me ever again.
I really can't believe that, Ruby. I mean, for a supposedly sane and intelligent woman, she does illogical things, doesn't she? It's like we talk two different languages.
You want sympathy from me?
Maybe just a little understanding.
Bad timing.
Maybe it was the sugar. Yeah.
Okay, look, you tell Levon and the children that they will not throw you out. They cannot do that without having someplace to go.
That's good. That poor woman's been crying herself to sleep all week.
Look, I want you to have this. Take it.
Look,
Now, you
I can't
look
do
half
that, man.
frozen when you came in this morning.
I can't do that, man.
It's a gift.
It's a loan. Praise the Lord that he sent you my way. Never thought there'd be another man like Jake. Sure glad I was wrong.
But look, I'm going to see what I can do, okay? I'm going to make some calls. And don't worry.
You take care of yourself.
Okay. Bobby? Felicia? Anybody home? Me, drinking more coffee. I gotta stop that.
Oh, I was on my way over to General Hospital, and I just wondered if Bobby received a letter from Jake yet.
No, the mail hasn't come yet.
Well, maybe later then. I'll see you.
Scrubbing mildew stains is a must. General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Why can't it always be like this? Why do we always have so many people to satisfy in our lives?
Besides your parents, what other people?
Aren't they enough?
They'll come around, and then no problem.
I love your optimism.
Oh, Tom, I wanted you to take a look at... excuse me for interrupting.
That's okay. We had to stop and breathe anyway.
That's funny, Tom. Very, very funny. You know, I didn't come in here to lecture to anyone, but I walked in the door, and I am appalled. If you think that this is the way that two doctors are supposed to behave, then you two young people have another thought coming.
Okay, Irma, just lighten up. We're just two people who are happy to be in love with one another, that's all.
That's very ducky. But I think you're acting more like two people who are spoiled brats.
Irma, you're way out of line. You've had your talks with both of us. We've heard, and we've both made up our own minds.
Yes, you're right, Tom. I think you're right. I think it's time that I start minding my own business.
I would appreciate that.
Same here.
Good. As long as we're getting an understanding, I'd like for you two people to know that the very next time I catch the two of you making out on hospital time, then you are out of line. And as head of the department, that is my business. Do we understand one another?